Oh, to have high-level wrestling. I mean, I'm just so mad my parents never put me in wrestling as a kid. I guess I wasn't tough enough.
It's the most beautiful thing in the world, and this is exactly what she does. She wants to go forward the moment the referee says fight. She'll walk you down, move into position. The moment you start to strike, she will change her level, get in on your legs, switch off to a double leg, run the pipe to sit you down to a single. It is amazing to watch the transitions this young lady possesses in the wrestling. Only a lifetime of knowledge can lead you to being as good as she is in this specific skill.
No, you put it well. When she gets you on the ground, all the best, right? Best of luck.
Yeah,
Shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov when it comes to her ground control.
It's unbelievable the way that she can follow and flow in the grappling exchanges.
All right, here she is, and still one of the best bantamweights or featherweights on this UFC roster, Holly Holm. She has had Mike Winkeljohn in her ear since she was 16, 17 years old, and she still believes she is adding layers to her striking game and getting better like a fine wine.
Holly Holm is the type of fighter that the canvas is completely open to painting on. Holly Holm was the 2012 Female Boxer of the Year.
Crazy.
Then after all that time away from boxing, she then becomes the UFC champion and does that with a variation of skills, not just boxing. As you see in the Megan Anderson fight, when things got tough on the feet, she had an ability to take it to the ground and use her grappling to win that fight. But the biggest moment was the knockout of Ronda Rousey when she was a massive underdog to capture her first UFC championship.
Maybe the most signature win in UFC history for any man or woman, and one of the best highlights you will ever see. Holly Holm looking for more where that came from here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Manaus, Arizona, Brazil, Ketlen Vieira. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. This is some old school matchmaking, right? Classic striker versus grappler matchup, and given what these fighters have said all week, you expect them to try to take a similar approach as they've taken in past fights.
Yes, the whole life has led to this, right? You don't change what works. The grappler understands that if she is able to get this fight to the ground, she is in her comfort zone. But for the striker, she has to understand, as long as she is at distance, she has the advantage, and she feels most comfortable.
Vieira gets in the clinch yet again. Oh, there's a takedown attempt.
Real nice body kick land.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand, and now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's going to be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's going to be the one that makes the first move? Big kick land. Oh, good elbow right there.
That'll rearrange some brain cells a little bit.
That's what she's feeling right now after getting kicked in the head.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagements from this 50-50 position?
Oh, nice leg kick by him there, DC.
She disguises it really well. And when she gets the right moment, she drives her shin right into her opponent's body. Oh, big elbow.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Well-placed kick there by the Preacher's Daughter. All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest.
Nice takedown defense there, and promptly scrambles back to her feet. Well done. So just over 20 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm.
Good.
Vieira gets stung by that leg kick. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Right on the button. That is how you scramble, folks. All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Right hand upstairs. 5 minutes in the books. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Deep breath. Breathe. Great round. That was perfect. Game plan is working perfect. Let's keep those hands even busier in this round.
All right, round one just okay. Round two is now upon us. How do you approach the first round in a fight compared to other rounds? I know it's a tough question for a heavyweight.
Round number one is usually the round where you got to make sure you aren't putting yourself in any danger. We saw that from both of these young women. We saw that they were both a little bit tentative, but right now expect the action to really pick up.
Oh, and she connects there. Beautiful punch.
Great punch, but what's next? What is she going to use to follow it up?
Flush right hand is true. So 31 total strikes for Holly Holm. Accuracy rate has dipped a little bit, 39% now on the connections against Ketlen Vieira. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, hammer fist here by Vieira. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Vieira's back in half guard. 3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, and she gives up her back. This is not a fighter you want anywhere near your backside. We could get a finish here in the not-too-distant future.
Yes, she's very dangerous from the top. She's so good at controlling the hips. She's so good at just being aware and taking advantage of any opportunity to finish that now she finds herself taking her back with the chance to try to end this fight.
Holm going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, nice strike landed there by Holly Holm. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Holm gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. And that one certainly found the target. right, so the previous 2 rounds pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets underway.
Very evenly matched fight. We knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these 2 caliber fighters.
Well, there's no denying her power. She has been pretty accurate here tonight, but she's the type of fighter when she goes to the drive-thru window, she's just getting a sandwich. She's not getting a combo meal.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You're gonna go and order a sandwich. That allows your opponent to stay in the fight. Give him the entire combo. Buy the French fries. Buy the drink. Really put it on her. Go get her. Extend that combination. Be confident. Go and try to find something that's going to end this fight.
60 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm. Just below 50% thus far, landing with 44% accuracy against Ketlen Vieira. Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great timing to land that punch.
Vieira gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Visibly limping here. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances, a lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead. Big kick.
Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point.
And she finally gets the takedown here. She kept on trying. She knew at some point she was going to be able to take this fight down. Certainly got her down here and with style points. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted.
Vieira's looking for an arm bar here.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
And that will do it.
Wow!
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there. And nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 23 seconds of the 3rd round. For the winner by submission, Ketlen Vieira.
Well, it'll be standing room only at her after party tonight as she gets it done by way of submission. Thankfully, Daniel Cormier is on the list. I'll be on the outside looking.
I mean, John, I got you. We're going in together. I'm not going in without my partner. But, man, she's a great grappler. She understands positioning so well.